couple of different things. I wanted Andrew to talk just a moment. Notice is very important in a fall down case, and it's important for our folks to know what notice is. And if you're with a family member that falls, here's a few things for you to look for. So notice, talk to us a little bit about notice, Andrew, and what that means.
And I guess you're talking about giving notice to the store. You mean the store being on notice?
On notice,
yeah.
yes.
You know, if you're in a grocery store, for instance, the grocery store is always going to have stuff that's going to get on the floor. Everything from produce to oil that leaks out of a bottle is going to get on the floor, to rainwater and things that people track in. The store's got a responsibility to make sure that those things are cleaned up reasonably, but that's about the extent of it. Now if they create a problem, like if an employee spills a bunch of grapes on the floor, leaves them there, and then doesn't go by, doesn't put a sign out, and somebody falls and injures themselves, they're clearly going to be liable. If it's a clear liquid that leaks out of a faulty container into an aisle that nobody can see, and they inspected it 5 minutes before the fall occurred, for instance, then they may not be liable under those circumstances. So it's very important when you're in a store to make sure that you document what you fell in. That's what we were talking about a little while ago, and it's really for that reason, so that an attorney, and you're going to need an attorney in these situations, can go back later and help you figure out exactly whether or not there was proper notice on that store.
And Tiffany, that whole idea of notice, we're not picking on stores. We just know that historically for our firm, this time of the year, because there's so much traffic in stores, is when we see a lot of accidents. But that issue of notice is also there to protect store owners and to protect the people that shop there. So if something is spilled on the floor and the store simply doesn't have time to catch it and correct it, they're not liable for that. But if they do have time, or if they were responsible for it being there, then they are going to be liable.
Got to be held accountable. Well, you're seeing another number right there.